Welcome to the Tusker Strong Kettlebell Mastery series. Over the course of 30 minutes, I will challenge you in blocks of 10 minutes. First 10-minute block will be beginner, next block will be intermediate, and then that third block will be for the more advanced. We will lock in on the deadlift, we'll lock in on the clean, swing, as well as the snatch. All of you can take this bad boy on. I have created it so it can be scalable for all. Get ready for the challenge, grab that bell wisely. Let's go get strong together. In part one, we'll be utilizing a 15-second work ratio per movement. We'll do 15 seconds alternating arms using a start-stop methodology for the deadlift. For the clean, same mindset, start, stop. For the swing, we'll be alternating one arm, bringing it back down, again, using a start, stop methodology. Same mindset with the snatch, starting with the deadlift. Make sure it's a hip hinge, not a squat. We want to feel the tension in the hamstrings. Stand tall, maximally contract the glutes. Feel the lat of the loaded arm of help. Here we go. Cleans. Fast through the hips. Lock out those hips before that bell gets to the shoulder. Okay, here we are. Swing. Again, hip hinge, utilizing a 53 or 24 kg bell today. Okay, we're now moving towards the snatch. Explode through those hips. You can utilize an explosive to the top. Bring the bell down as a scalable option. In the next block, I'll show you another option. All right, that's the first round. We're resting for 1 minute. It is during this time I want to make sure I stress, if you're absolutely new to the game of kettlebell, instead of doing a single arm, I would like and suggest using a two-handed movement, where you're allowing that bell to line up with the shins. Back neutral, hamstring tension, standing tall. For the clean, if you're new to the clean, haven't figured the dynamics yet, I would suggest the same starting point as the dead, but use a two-handed clean instead. Fast hands, fast hips. For the swing, I would suggest a two-handed swing, still reinforcing that hip hinge. Lastly, for the snatch, I would do a clean, two-handed, and then press overhead. All right, guys, here we go. Second set, here we go. Inhale, exhale. 15 seconds of work. Again, here we go, back to the clean. Fast hands, fast hips. Lock out the hips before that bell gets to that rested position. All right, single arm swings. Snatch. Again, working through 5 rounds. 5 rounds utilizing a 60-second work, 60-second rest, 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, 3 more rounds to go. Again, I cannot stress enough, regardless of where you are in your pursuit of the bell and mastery, make sure you lock in on the mastery of the hip hinge. You know you're doing this correctly when there are tension or there is tension in the hamstrings. If all you're feeling it is in your quads, we're doing a squat. Okay, taking off in 10 seconds. For what it's worth, this could be your workout today. 10 minutes of work. Here we go. I do like to finish with the bell to the outside of my body. That further enhances the engagement of the lat and of the oblique. Great job. 3 rounds in, 3 rounds in. 2 more to go. Another key point I want to stress is make sure you become very aware of what it's like to go from a hip hinge to hip extension. So from flexion to extension with power and force. Almost over-exaggerate that muscle or muscular contraction through the glutes to really find that power transfer. 4th round coming up. 4th round coming up. As noted, this could be the workout for you today if this is the first time, or maybe you're just developing your kettlebell mastery, kettlebell engagement. Here we go. To the clean. To the swing. To the snatch. Good work. Good work. Coming up on our 5th round. In part 2 of this 30-minute block, we'll raise the bar. Raise the bar to 80 seconds of work. 80 seconds of work, 40 seconds of rest. If you have any questions, comments, by all means, leave those in the comments, and I would be happy to respond to those post recording this. All right, guys, here we go. Last round. This will be our 5th round, utilizing a 15 across the board. Here we go. Deep breath. Cleans. Swings. Snatch. Excellent work. That's our 5th round of part 1. In part 2, we're now raising the bar from what we did in the part 1 from 15 seconds to now 20 seconds per movement. It'll be now 80 seconds of work, or a minute 20 of work with only 40 seconds of rest. All right, let's dig into this. Again, really focusing on sound mechanics. If you need to adjust bell size, by all means do so. Take it off in approximately 5 seconds. 20 seconds of deadlifts. Cleans. Swings. Snatches. Punch the ceiling, lock out the hips. Again, more work, less rest, thus making the whole movement sequence that we're doing a little bit more challenging over the course of 10 minutes. Again, welcome to part 2 of this 3-part series, where we're now challenging ourselves in my mindset as an intermediate level by manipulating work to rest. Cleans. Driving that elbow into the side. Learning that how to relax the hand so it does not slap your forearm. Swings. Snatches. Powerful through the hips. Almost jumping off the floor with power. Okay, 2 rounds in the books of 5. Again, with that kettlebell snatch, we want to feel that explosive power, explosive hip extension, almost coming to the balls of your feet to create triple extension through the ankle, knee, and hip. By creating that triple extension, you're creating a tremendous amount of power. And then finishing each one with a lockout, punching the ceiling. 3rd round. Find that opposing oblique when you stand. Great job. Great effort. 3 rounds, 2 to go. Could you go heavier on the bell? By all means, you could definitely go heavier on the bell. I always say to my clients, and as I tell myself, I'd rather start somewhat conservatively. Next time through this workout, consider a heavier bell. Here we go. Form is of the utmost. Not a back exercise. Hello? Outstanding effort. What I was trying to say, I believe, was, especially with the deadlift, it's not a back exercise, it's a posterior chain exercise. Everything from your shoulder to behind the knee is working. Last set. Outstanding effort. That's part 2 in the books. For part 3 of this 3-part series, we are raising the bar once again. Same movements. However, now guys, we are now doing 80 seconds of work with only 30 seconds of rest. All right, here we go. 30 seconds per exercise. 30 seconds per exercise. Deadlifts. Let's roll. Count the reps. See if you can match the same reps from start to finish. for you specifically. I'm on 9, 10, 11, and 12. See if you can get 12 from this point forward. 1. I counted 12. One of 4 down. Only 30 seconds of rest. Making this a little bit more challenging, guys. You're not going to see a whole lot of heart rate recovery. Intended to be hard. 1 to 10 scale, 8 to 9. Here we go. Lock out those hips. It is all about intensity. It's the I factor, guys. Dosing each week with just enough intensity where you see improvement and don't fall apart. Here we go. Lock out those knees, lock out those hips, feel strong. Imagine a sheet of drywall right in front of my face. That drywall should not be touched by the bell. Keep it tight, keep it close. Same mindset. That bell should not touch the drywall, the imaginary drywall. Why a start-stop methodology, you ask? I like it that you have to recreate that momentum and that power each rep. So, how do you know if you picked the right bell size today? Are you hitting the same rep range that I noted in the very beginning? Is the perceived effort the same? If the answer is yes, I would say you could go up on that bell size. If you're diminishing in count and your perceived effort's going up, I think you might have picked too heavy of a bell. Food for thought. But that's essential in seeing lifelong gains. Understanding the physiology and what your body's telling you. None of this is mindless. Let's get it, come on. Finish strong, last set. If you want to lean in, get a few more aggressive reps, get it. Light it up. If you can get more reps in this last round, that's absolutely a good sign that you picked the right bell. Come on, stay with me. Be aggressive. Embrace the discomfort. All right, finish it. Let's go. At 50 years old, I feel more like I'm 30, and I always tell my clients, as I'm telling you, I want the exact same thing for you. And is that possible? By all means it is. As I alluded to, it's all about intensity, adding just enough intensity that your body has to change, has to adapt, and can adapt. If it's too much intensity layered on top of each other, you fall apart. Cortisol levels go through the roof. You hold on to body weight, especially that stubborn body fat, and you don't see the gains you desire. This ends the 3-part series. I hope you found something out of part 1, part 2, and then finally part 3. That progressive overload using only one bell size. With the tips that I've shared with you today, you can make that next logical step in your training progressions. All right, if you liked what you got or what you saw in this workout, it would mean a whole lot if you hit that like button, potentially share it, comment, and heck, if you want more of what you're seeing here, by all means subscribe. My intention is not to slow down, but just keep putting the pressure on the gas pedal. Guys, super proud of your hard work. Thank you for engaging this workout. It was a pleasure working with you guys. Let's stay strong. Let's stay strong together. Let's stay Tusker strong.